All right, so welcome back everyone to our ABAP development on our SAP BTP platform. This will be our 14th episode of this journey. In our earlier episode, we created our table. This is the table which we have created. Now we will see how we are going to maintain the data in the table. So creating, I will make it sales header table. Then we will see how we are going to maintain the data in the table. So that will be the next one. Maintaining data in the table, in the sales table. Correct. So we need to understand. First, we need to differentiate our systems. In the ABAP Cloud system, there is no SAP GUI. We have already seen this. Cloud system, there is no SAP GUI. The front end will be our Fiori application. Will be our Fiori application. This is going to be the front end, which we will be creating later on. And since we don't have the SAP GUI, how we will maintain the data? So we will maintain the data in the ABAP Cloud system using classes, using ABAP classes. That's what we are going to do. So there is my Eclipse. This is what we have created earlier. Let me check. It would have been logged out, I believe. Yeah, I will log in. And we will pass our credential here. So you must understand we don't have SAP GUI, so normal way is not possible here for creating these things. But we will follow our traditional approach. What we will do, we will follow our traditional approach of our classes by writing our logic. And we already know we have our interface here. So there got my dictionary. There is my source code. I will open this section. I have got classes. I'll right click and I'll create a new ABAP class. And here add data sales header. So my sales header table. And I will also add my interface, which is going to be mandatory for testing our classes. If object ADT class. Okay. We will go for the next and finish it. So here I have that one. We already know complex data object concept. So I will declare an internal table, my data keyword. There got my sales header. So my LT sales header type table of, I can directly use the table name as well for the structure. And we are going to add the values. So my sales header. Now value has operator is used to store more than one record in ABAP Cloud, or better I should say in internal table. We will use this property to add more than one record here. So my LTE sales header is equal to my value heads, and then I will open the parenthesis multiple times. This will be my first row. What are the columns we have? Let me just open it in a one-sided section. So we have got order ID, order date, buyer name. So I'll put it here. My order ID, the length we have given is numeric character 3, I believe. Let me check this. I'll press F3. Yeah, numeric character 3 is there. All right, no problem. Let's come and fill these values. So numeric character 3, order ID equal to my 101, order date is equal to one more important thing in SAP system, date is always stored in this format, YYMMDD. The same way it will expect from us as well. I will do the same, sorry, YYMMDD. And it is going to expect the same thing from us as well. Let's do the same. Here I will give 2025 May 15th. After the order date, I'll go for the next column, which is buyer name. So buyer name, control space, is it. Then the next one is gross amount. Let's say 9,000, and then currency is there. So currency code equal to euro. This is my first record. Order ID, order date, and buyer name. I will have the other ones. I'll do the copy and pasting here. Please. And fourth one and fifth one. 5 records. This will be my order 2, and date here, say I'll give 2024 7 28 or 29. Buyer name will be, suppose, Shivam. Instead of this, I'm making 15,000 and US dollar. Then 103. Here a new thing I'm giving, Ritik. Date, say I'm giving 2025 07 24. Amount I'm giving as 10,000 and INR 104 I have. So 104, suppose I'm giving 2023, then 15 or 16. Another record. So amount I will give, suppose 11,000 euro, let it be. And the fifth, so here suppose I'm giving 2021 January 31, and this I'm giving as Rahul. Amount I will give as 3,000 US dollar. Suppose these are my 5 records I'm having, and once we have the data, we can directly perform the insert operation. Insert operation in the table. correct? So I'll go for insert, my table name. Don't worry about the insert and all operation. I will explain it in later on. Right now, we're just understanding how we're going to add the data in the table. So my sales header from table at the rate data LT sales header. We are performing insert for, sorry, we already have the record. I don't need to use this. At the rate is more than important. Yeah, done. This is will insert the data in our table, and we can also check it by writing a query over here. All right, no need for it. We'll see that later on. So what I am doing here is I'm having my records and I'm performing insert operation. I will activate it. I will simply activate it and I will go for my run as ABAP application. It is done, correct? So once it is done, I will just right click here and I will go for run as ABAP application to check out data in the table. And there you see how data has been stored. There you see how data has been stored. Can you see the very first column, client number? So another important note point for you guys, in ABAP on cloud system, SAP has given us by default the client number as 100. By default, the client number as 100. It is by default. We don't need to fill any values. It will just show there for the trial purpose. My order ID, my date, buyer name, gross amount, and currency code. All this data we have added easily. Just look it out. All this data we have added easily here without any problem. Correct? That's how easily you can add it. So I'm just putting this code here so you can go through once. There you see. You can just check the code. Okay. So that is all for this video. Please do subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed yet. Like the video. Kindly share the video whoever wants to learn the ABAP Cloud from easy manner. And also share your feedback in the comment section. And I will see you in the next episode. Okay. Till then, bye bye.